You good over there?
I'm great.
The folks say they great like that, like they not great.
That's animosity. Paul, put it out there. I mean, if you got something you want to say, I ain't got no problem.
Who? It's big. What you talking
No, I thought, sometimes you like, man, great. I think this was strong.
I think he barely holding on down there, motherfucker. Oh, now he about to light up. This nigga what's going down here?
Let me show you what I do.
Come on, let's go. What's next? What's next? What we talking about now?
Dr. Husel. That's funny. Husel. Mount Carmel. Beat that case.
I am very
acquitted of the case. I knew he was going to beat the case.
I'm very surprised.
Dr. Husel from Mount Carmel was acquitted. He still got a civil suit coming.
We talked about
that was a great defense though.
Yeah, we was talking about the whole time.
So listen, this is where Mount Carmel comes in on the civil side.
Right.
That's where they're gonna get cashed out because he only got so much to give.
But it ain't gonna be out of his pocket because he worked for those people.
So they are liable. So the civil, that's where they was at all along. Like get cash these motherfuckers out or whatever.
So because remember it was like a
you can add everything into a civil case. Everything.
I am surprised.
You take shit out of it.
He didn't get convicted on that shit.
I'm not surprised. Soon as they first said they dropped so many people first from the case.
It was 12 of them.
But what they did was they probably took their deal early.
No, they took them completely out. They was talking about, oh, my family, so they gave them a deal. Or
I'm saying they probably cashed them out 9 times out of 10.
They said they got nothing.
Ain't no cash out yet.
Well, okay. But
they got like 500 milligrams or whatever. These people got like 12. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, okay, y'all not.
Oh, okay. Well, it still dropped down to the number it did. And I was like, as soon as they dropped them other people off, and then I was like, well, this is what was going on in my head. And I seen, I was like, and we talked about it. And I remember, I think me and you was talking about it, and I wanted to bet. You ain't
like
but the bank down the bet. Do you owe me some money?
No, that was it.
No, he won't bet for shit. He'll stand on some shit, run his mouth.
No, that's what you said. It was immoral as black men for us to bet on other people's lives. I remember that right there. That was when you was feeling like, you know what I'm saying, you was emotional. Remember that was the emotional gitty?
No.
Emotional giddy.
In particular, it was a show about the police officer that shot the dude and then was crying like, oh my God, oh my God.
Oh, right.
He was crying.
When she grabbed the taser, when she should have grabbed the taser, but she grabbed the gun instead. And I'm like, Paul, she's going to prison. Like, let's put
well, my thing was, I said she was going to get sentenced to like 5 years, get out into, and then people were just going to forget about it. That's what's going to happen.
But back to the where we was at.
Yeah.
I knew dude was gonna beat the case from jump. As soon as they dropped those first people off, and then they had the 14 people, and then when was it Wednesday or Tuesday? They was like they asked for the boundaries of reasonable doubt. Then they asked to see the ledgers of when he ordered the medicine and all that.
So he ordered this shit, but he wasn't the one to put this
shit. He wasn't the one to do it. So anything could have happened from his mouth to the paper, because a lot of times
that was just an order. Like even when the attack on Pearl Harbor, you know what I'm saying? Like the president of Japan did not order that right there. You know what I'm saying? That was an army general that did that behind the president's back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying, president, you still get sanctioned. You still can't have as much weapons as you want to. You know what the general did. So that's basically the same thing that's going on. You gave the order. Whether you gave the order, you know what I'm saying, you actually literally gave the order to do that. But the defense, when I heard a little bit of this of the defense, like they was like, fentanyl ain't gonna cure shit. That's not what it is. So if you that fucked up and all that right there, and you're dying anyway, you know what I'm saying, and it hurts, and that's what the fentanyl is for, to ease the pain. You know what I'm saying? So dosages up depending on how hard or how much in pain that you were in. So it's like all of a sudden then you die. Which are you blaming on? Because you're about to die anyway, or do you blame it on the fentanyl? You can't prove that it was the fentanyl that killed you if you you were on your last breath anyway, but it was hurting. When I heard that as a defense, because I never thought of it that way, I was like, ooh, he might get off on that. Because you can't prove which one did it.
Right. And that's where I was at, thinking that when they ask for that extra stuff and to read more deep into the laws and more deep into protocol, probably how the hospital go.
The jury.
Yeah, the jury, when they asked for all those different things. I figured he was going to get off just because reasonable doubt, like, because it came up to where now it's like, well, maybe he, you know, if he did, or, you know, especially when you've been a known doctor, or, you know, the nurses, you get cool with the nurses, they be signing the doctor's signature and going in there doing all kinds of shit. So that's what also, to me, just, it messes it all up because it's all that paperwork.
Let me ask you this though. Do you think that the fact that these motherfuckers got money, you know what I'm saying, dictate the outcome of this shit?
Yeah, the more money you got, the better lawyer you get.
Yeah.
You get that.
But the thing about his case to me is, it's money, and it ain't even his money. He ain't got to pay his money. He got to pay. It's his insurance, because as a doctor, you got to be insured. You got to be insured. So working for the hospital is insured.
You paying for is gonna make sure you ain't got no shit.
Exactly. Whatever they take out, you got to pay out of your $1 million fucking salary. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, how much you make or whatever go towards the hospital, they got the insurance for that. They got the insurance for all that. And the insurance company got millions.
Some of them ain't never gonna get touched, whether they right or wrong or indifferent.
Puff Daddy, his money bought him lawyers. You know, Puff Daddy, we know he was guilty, Puff Daddy. You know, Sean didn't do that. You know that was your.
Sean took that L.
Yeah, he took it. No, but wasn't even that. He said we getting different lawyers. Of course, Sean can't afford the same type of lawyer.
He couldn't have the same lawyer anyway. Conflict of interest. But that's like, even go to that. That you said the Puff Daddy shit was
OJ.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking.
But Dr. Kevorkian, you had that type of lawyer and you still lost.
He had too much evidence pointing at it.
No, it wasn't even a point at it. It wasn't hiding nothing. It was like people who were so sick and tired. It hurts. I can't breathe. It hurts every time I breathe. You knocked on my door and said, "Can you gently, quietly put me to sleep forever?" You know what I'm saying? He didn't accidentally do nothing to nobody.
Dr. Kevorkian, if you're still out there practicing, hit us up. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me a picture of your number and shit.
If you come around with interview, motherfucker. You want to do that?
Or whatever.
Kevorkian.
Just let me, you know what I'm saying? Link in with me. Make some shit happen.
So, also, Keefe D. The nigga Keefe D talking about he's in the car when they popped Tupac. That's what made me think of that. The Puff Daddy shit. And nigga Keefe D from Cali, the Cali niggas. You know, they said the niggas is the niggas that's the reason why that somebody else killed Tupac, but he said he was in the car with the nigga to pop Tupac. Allegedly.
Was it all over that chain?
Allegedly. Yep. But they said Puff Daddy put out the hit. Allegedly put out the hit on Tupac and should.
So it wasn't just I'm gonna get Tupac, it was like get them niggas.
Yeah. And they said they ain't never get paid for the hit.
But that's what I was trying to tell America before. It was never an East Coast, West Coast beef. It was a Puff Daddy Suge Knight beef about that Suge Knight's his best friend. You know what I'm saying? They go to, you know what I'm saying, Jermaine Dupri's birthday party.
Right.
You know, and them two start to argue. Puff Daddy.
But not even, but they was cool before that, because I remember I was in the workhouse, I read Puff Daddy's book. It was his you know how it is, non-approved book or whatever the fuck. And the book was saying something about they was cool at first, and Puff used to go out there and stay at his house and vice versa.
Shit,
yeah, like before the beef shit happened. They used to go out there and kick it, back and forth. So, and I can believe that until it got, you know, whatever may happen, or unless they done conjured up the plan to make that shit.
Tupac never, that ain't had nothing to do with Tupac. Like, that ain't your chain. You didn't even know the
dude. Yeah, he did that to himself.
You was the first one to throw the punch. Like you, like it was looking too hard for you. Like you trying to show loyalty in this dude. You know what I'm saying? That probably don't give two fucks about you because everything is on contract. Should nice contracts was like this. I told you before. You know what I'm saying? He would give you a blank piece of paper, tell you sign the bottom and shit. I'll fill it out later and shit. You wasn't getting shit. I'll get you a car. You know, you had Snoop Dogg out there, I'll get you a car and a chain, throw a little bit of money in your hand, but you didn't get paid for your songs at all.
Right.
Like that's how slimy.
But that's how the record business is to a point, and some people
so
are.
if the artist is dumb enough to fall for that over and over and over again, you know, I'm gonna keep doing it to you. RBX was the only one that he said, I went to college. That shit, he never signed shit. He like, I ain't signing that shit.
Right.
RBX?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Warren G, he got into it. Him and Warren G was going through it about the shit too. Cause Warren G, if you know it, Warren G came out with Def Jam. Warren G didn't sign the contract either. So he trying to intimidate the nigga.
No, he already did. He threw his whole family off of he threw him and his guests and his family off of a boat on Snoop Dogg's release party.
Who, Warren G?
Warren G got Snoop. Suge Knight had him thrown off a boat because you won't talk about gangbang shit. You won't talk about blood shit. Talk about some blood shit in your songs and shit. He's like, that ain't what I do. I just want to, you know what I'm saying?
Snoop wasn't talking about no blood shit.
Hold on, but Snoop was already, when you look at it, criminal. You know what I'm saying? You already.
Warren G was criminal on Snoop?
No, you already got a label that's like, you know what I'm saying, it's thug influenced and shit, right?
Nah, it was two sides to Death Row.
Read that book, Have Guns, Will Scrabble.
It was a blood side.
Warren G talks about what happens to him in this book, you know what I'm saying?
I believe it.
Like, it's in there, and it's like, hold on, you talking, I would have denied every goddamn thing, but he telling you what he felt like, how embarrassed it was, and all that shit to get thrown off of this boat, and he said the next thing you know, he talking about, he won't say I'm a blood or nothing like that, but he will talk about the red 6'4" Impala, and you know, he will start to implicate that shit in the songs and shit.
Warren G ain't never said nothing in none of his songs about that. Now I know, and now I believe what you said about the game
or something like
but
that. You know, but
Warren G was a crib. He was from 213. Well, I don't know none of them niggas. That was their little group. That's how Dr. Dre ended up signing
crib shit in there.
Because the niggas is cribs. The group, Suge wasn't even no blood for real. He got the money. And did that once he was able to make that deal.
When he was playing football,
he played football. He was a replacement
player.
He wasn't
allowed to fuck with him because his dad was an ex-military.
Exactly.
He was go to school, play football, come bring your ass home.
Exactly.
He was real militant. And the dudes that's in the neighborhood didn't fuck with him because
his dad
and he's on that football team.
He's on that football shit.
So you like you going places.
And niggas know like that nigga going somewhere and they support him for that shit. Go on do that. Yep.
Let me ask y'all a question though. Do you think like, I'm saying right here, right now, do you think that a motherfucker can come and press you to the point that you gonna react or move different than how you fucking react and move every day, all day? Like, I can't see a situation where a motherfucker's going, you know what I'm saying? Like all this shit we talking about, Suge and
people
so
do it every day.
I'm saying like I can't imagine this shit. I can't imagine shit like that happening to me.
Right. Me too. That's how I feel too. Cause I'm like I'm not. I guess it's just because I've been around a while. I'm not really impressed by shit. Now I usually be intrigued or I like it or something like that. But like there's nothing the motherfucker can buy, put on. Do to impress
any motherfucker that you afraid of besides Miss Jordan?
I can't. And never could. It's never been. Not even my brothers.
What about you, Paul?
Because they know what it is. Ain't that right, D? Play?
I'm saying like in high school, I'm saying now we grown ass fucking men. Who can fucking press you to the point that you gonna fucking move a certain kind of way? And I over the years, I've been so fucking the culture shock was so fucking real when I moved out the projects to this other environment and shit. Right. And the fear or the hesitancy that even y'all may have seen in me when I was coming up.
What I'm
saying is the shit was never about fear. It's just about like what, like I just didn't have a good understanding of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm saying like now I'm a fucking grown ass man. I can't imagine any situation.
But them niggas was little niggas too, being by a nigga that was a little bit older than them, but you know what I'm saying, and using.
You talking about Shun?
Yeah, them niggas, you know,
or
Snoop was all little niggas. Dr. Dre thought it was all good at first. You know, once a nigga got a little
that's
power.
what they did with Suge.
When that nigga got the power, you know,
broke motherfuckers and then put money and comfortability around them. So they
that's what all the record he hit the first. That's what record labels do. That's what Jimmy Iovine did. That's what Russell Simmons do.
Like,
that's what all the niggas
the
do.
whole sentence, but you a tough ass motherfucker. Okay, you security. You know what I'm saying?
But this is what I'm saying. Like,
that's what niggas do. That's especially on a label or something like that.
can come for us right now. I'm like, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all might sell out to that
they
shit.
gonna come out for you and
I'm
do
selling out.
what? They do when they get
saying, cash, y'all like give me all your wildest dreams. Like, I ain't got no fucking wildest.
I don't know if I would be geeky.
reality. This is giddy. So where I signed? Right here. Okay, right
I'll
here.
tell all y'all
This is gonna work.
Say all IPAs.
You show me how to make it.
And the equipment too.
Yeah.
I gave my
face right on there.
But I
can make different ones.
I just can't see that.
I don't know, y'all.
I can't see like how a motherfucking like there's nothing in this world that can fucking move me. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I was saying. Like I don't know if it's because of my experience being around and been around and still living where niggas didn't get to make it this age. I was like that as a kid though. And if I had fear, because it's okay to be scared at times, I would, and I have like been scared of dudes growing up. It'd be like being bullied at school or something like that. And I remember I used to tell myself as a kid, a little dude, like, I couldn't let that be in me. So I would end up at the end of the day. It was two bullies for sure. In the end, I ended up fighting both of them, conquering my fear, and wasn't scared of the motherfuckers no more. And they was kind of lost their place in the tough line. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought that was the toughest motherfucker now. I whooped his ass. He beneath me now.
That's an immature, thought process. Because, you know what I'm saying? Of course, before you're 25, your mind isn't fully developed. Okay, so now 25. I'm talking about since we've been fucking grown. Like, I can't imagine being in a situation. I don't give a fuck. Like, there's not a situation that I would ever fucking be in where I'm like, shook. Like I'm not like you can't.
Police behind me or something like that.
No, I'm talking about.
That's the most I've ever been shook.
I remember like really shaking in my boots when the police would get behind me. But I'm saying now I'm a fucking grown ass man, 50 years old. These motherfuckers behind me, I don't give a fuck. Like motherfuckers like don't shit fucking.
Listen.
It don't shake me. Say what you're saying, boy. You got a fucking look on your face.
I was just gonna say. I know what you said. Yesterday, 2 days ago, for some reason, the rear lights on my truck wasn't working. So I knew it driving up the street. Police was behind me. I'm like, God damn, that's the boys. But normally it like heart beating and that, but nah, I didn't. Thought they was gonna pull me over, but they did. But I kept going like there really wasn't no stress. Like he used to be stressed.
I don't give a fuck.
Ain't no stress on that shit now. But when you were saying like now, I was just speaking on how long ago like that a motherfucker wasn't down for somebody pressing him or trying to pump him or something like that. Like that shit don't go. There is no way in the world like.
I recall a couple of little situations I found myself in.
Like we was abused. We didn't know we was abused. You know what I'm saying? You just got your ass put behind. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like no, she picked up a whole mop. That was a whole mop handle and shit. You got what you like? Yeah, that was abuse and shit. So when I go outside and you say, there's nothing you can do to me. I'm 8. You know what I'm saying? You can't hit harder than my mama. You know what I'm saying? I'm 12. You can't. There's nothing you can do to me that I ain't already felt. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I will sit up there with the monkey bars and I'm gonna jump to the ninth one from here. 1, 2, 3, and you do that, and then it makes you do a thing like this right here, and you fall into that dirt right there. Crying just gonna make your face wet. This is what being abused makes you, because all that when you, okay, mama, you know what? Just because you're making them noises and you jumping around looking goofy as fuck and shit, she's not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well just stop with the crying and all that moving and just sit there like, you know, that turned into the, oh, motherfucker, that don't hurt? So then she would switch her rings around so the diamond part would be showing straight up right. That don't work. And so it turned into this. So I gotta eat the shit. You know what I'm saying? So then it turned into, you know what I'm saying, your punishment. And I should have took the whooping. I should have just said,
So you would have been at 16 taking whoopings?
Nah, she stopped that when I was 12. That's when I started that.
Yeah, so
just because you're crying, don't mean shit.
No, I'm just saying, I ain't know how long ago when it stopped, your punishments.
That's the normal age, around about 12. That's when I got my shit, and I'm like, you can whoop me all you want. I ain't crying no more. At 12, and that just made her go harder.
I mean, whatever wasn't nailed down. I don't care if it was
I'm gonna break you the fuck down.
TV antenna. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, she can reach for it. That was like her weapon. It's like just sit there and just whatever it is. Okay, that spatula right there. Okay. No matter what it was.
Oh, God.
Snake on you, too. I'm about to get whooped out of your sleep. She one of the motherfuckers that be like this right here. You do something like 2 o'clock in the afternoon and shit, you know, I'm gonna beat your motherfucker. Now watch. We gonna see. You know what I'm saying? Time go by, hour and a half, y'all at the park with some other people. Hey, Paul, don't forget. You gotta ask what we cover. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the whole thing goes. So, you know, it's probably like 3 o'clock in the morning and shit. Like, nigga, I'm like 8. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's what you get woke up to. Nigga, you thought I forgot, huh? You thought the fuck I forgot.
God, that's a whooping within itself.
Imagine a parent's mindset to do that.
That's all she knew.
Like just waiting.
When I was 12, that's when I say I'm grown at 12, and that's when I started to look at mental like instability. Like that's all you know. You know, very bipolar right there. Cause you left your that ball in your room. Like, this is the abuse you gonna stop me the fuck out. Go let the cereal bowl. Okay.
That shit fucks me up today.
That's how no whoopings don't work.
I can't whoop my kids, man.
I just don't.
I think it goes
the little babies right now, the 10 and 6. I can't. I think they might need a good whooping though, just to straighten them
I think
out.
it goes from taps. Like the early taps at the early taps and
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
If you keep it in line, then
right. If you could just
when they get grown, you don't have
that's what I'm
Is this abuse right here? Because my baby mama said this was abuse right here. Sai is like probably 3 years old. She's fascinated with plugs now. When I unplug, plug, shit, plug. I said, when she was plugging it up, I smacked that hand down. I said, don't do that. I said, I don't care what's going on. I don't care who tells you to plug that in. You ain't gonna plug that in. She said, okay. I said, now go ahead and plug it in. She reached down one time. Then I said to the kid, that's happened 3 times in a row. I said, now go ahead and plug it in. She said, and she drew that hand back and shit. You know what I'm saying?
now she do that right now to this
But
day.
after you're forming shit and we can understand each other, you're 5. There's no reason why I should repeat myself. You understand each other. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the whoopings now I parent differently. I did this in the shop today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all rough. It's for y'all motherfuckers. Rough house. Hey, stop for when y'all get hurt. Hey, I swear to God, I ain't gonna say it again. Whoever the fuck gets hurt, whoever I see crying, is standing in the fucking corner. And I go ahead and cut, you know what I'm saying? 45 minutes go, pat! It was a loud one. Stand your ass in that corner. You looking like hurt. Like, what did I do? Because I warned you ahead of time. This is what's going to happen. You did it to yourself. Now stand the fuck in your corner. Man up and shit. Play the game and get the fuck out.
Right.
Sit in the corner. So I wait.
Is that a thing though? Like that man up shit? What? Is that a thing we should be doing right here in 2022?
Oh, if you get hurt and it's your fucking fault, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead. It's not gonna do nothing but make your face wet. I tell it to little kids, I want some juice. I can look right in the face and drink that juice right in your face. It's 7 o'clock. It's cutoff time. You'll never pee in the bed. Now, you know, I'll drink it right crying. It's just gonna make your face wet. You know what I'm saying? And you go about your business. You're not gonna win an argument. This is what I tell you, motherfuckers, when it's like, no, then I say no, here, take it then. You had an argument with a 2-year-old and
lost.
Lost. How the fuck does that happen?
Right.
I'm smarter than you.
Been here a long time, longer than you.
You're not gonna hate my guts anymore. You're gonna forget all about me smashing that juice box right in your face. Cause it's past 7 o'clock and you can't have shit to drink.
That's real shit. I take those are good shits if you're not supposed to. So you're supposed to try to get what you want to drink at 6:59. Drink the shit out of it and take your ass to bed. Use it and go take the bed. Cause I think it just goes from a long line of shit like that. If that's the way you do it,
you can whoop a child mentally because you're smarter than them.
Right, exactly. That's my point. It could go on. It just goes from
Saturday night. It's a bunch of kids that spend the night. Okay, you do bad one right there. You don't punish it, but you can do everything. You can watch movies and play video games. But everybody else singling you out to go do shit to break you down and shit. We're gonna make these cupcakes and brownies, put M&M's, whatever you want together. Now you sitting there, you ain't eating this. You know what I'm saying? Remember, you don't punish me. This is what I would do to you. You know what I'm saying? I would do
the cupcakes.
Yeah, I would do that right there. I'm not gonna reward you with nothing. And
I just wouldn't do the whole fucking.
The only reason why I'm letting you play games because I already know I'm gonna stop you. You about to win. I'm gonna stop you.
I would just be like, ain't no fucking party if you want punishment.
Go cut the grass. I'm gonna stop you to go do something.
Paul is torturing and you.
And you do that to yourself.
All that shit. I swear
the biggest one.
Knock all this shit off this table. It's over.
So, yo, let's get back to Keefe D for a second. I think like it'll be mind blowing to me that this motherfucker, because throughout his whole little process of telling all this shit, he like, nah, these motherfuckers dead. The motherfuckers who did shit is dead. You know what I'm saying? And it's a what's it called when you
statute of limitations.
Statute of limitations. That's what he said in the process of talking about this shit. So.
Cause he said,
I can't imagine this motherfucker going.
But it ain't one on rape and killing.
Would it be?
But the killers, the motherfuckers that killed him, are dead.
Okay. So if he was an accomplice,
I know, and that's
so him being an accomplice, being in the rob,
do that go away?
Do that go away? Like
if I was a driver in a drive-by, if I was a driver in a drive-by that you was shooting in and you died years later, I'm still under the law. You know what I'm saying? I'm still part of the shooting.
Well, that's what they was talking. Motherfucker was talking about him. That's what the motherfucker was talking about. Dude asked me, Anthony, why ain't you supposed to be getting arrested?
But if the motherfucker that killed the motherfucker, like I think that's fucked up.
Everybody in the car was a murderer.
He shouldn't. Everybody in the car is a murderer.
As far as the law goes, if I rob a bank if you rob a bank and I'm just a driver to get away and you shoot 5 people, I'm going to jail for murder with you. And if you think that, you know what I'm saying, because you died that lets me go free and shit, I might as well shoot you myself and shit and be like, hey, the shooter is dead, so I'm free. No, we all murderers. So ain't the statute of limitation don't apply to him because
unless that's in a state.
So let me ask you this. If I'm not fucking mistaken, Vlad TV was the one in the midst of this shit.
But he been on a whole bunch of different ones, and this stuff I was just looking at like the last day or two.
The shutdown came though. Like,
I didn't hear him speaking on it on Vlad at all.
Yeah, I think
so. Credibility is what?
Huh?
Vlad, he made niggas look bad.
Fuck Vlad. Fuck R. Kelly too. God, you love R. Kelly so much.
You hear that, Playboy? You don't know no better.
Sorry. No, y'all was.
I'm not really an R. Kelly fan at all, but he got some dope joints.
He got
that motherfucking.
I judge you off your music. I don't give a fuck what you do.
That's Cadillac music.
Outside the booth, I judge you on your music. I don't care.
That you used to make love to you daily.
You gotta make that face.
Yeah, I do.
No, that shit meant some shit when he said it.
The song don't mean nothing. Like it don't mean nothing. Or
no.
It takes me back to a time.
I got watery.
No, I used to like to ride around in my car and play that. That's why.
You the same motherfucker like, that shit don't get no play.
That's why that was a gangster song.
I'm gonna do 20 miles under the speed limit. I'm gonna do the turn like all wide and shit, and I'm behind you. Like, this motherfucker don't go.
2 miles an hour so everybody can see it. Everything.
Fuck R. Kelly.
I got that from Don Juan. I ain't play bull. Now Don wanted to go fast.
Nah. Don's ass.
Don going faster than Nissan.
Don, call me. Call me so I can talk to you, Don.
Playboy, slow and slow.
Bad for a call.
I thought I brought that.
No, it ain't that. Nah.
It's an energy drink.
I think me and Don gonna have to have a conversation.
We gonna have Don on the show.
Yeah,
That's what it is. I just realized what it is.
We're gonna have Don's son on the show.
God, are you certain? That's the difference between
Guy don't drink.
bad show and this show.
He don't drink.
There's NyQuil, bro.
You don't drink. That energy drink was for you.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
So you an IPA-er.
Where we at?
I probably could do that. I did IPA last week.
Yeah.
It was live, all the way live.
Look, when I used to drink it, that shit used to, nigga, that and motherfucking wine, that shit just put me to sleep, nigga.
So now when it got to the bottom of the Playboy,
Got to the bottom of it.
Man.
That's probably because your
Ain't
wine
that
that you weren't drinking wasn't Nipsey Tipsy Blue.
Nipsey Blue.
I mixed mine with 1800.
Get your
I'm
son.
gonna try the Casamigo, the light one with it. Let's see if it gives it a little.
This time love is real. I don't know how you feel.
When you come,
And the
get you 2 bottles of these right here, for real. On everything right here. This is my favorite. You know, it might not be your favorite. It may be the peach one. And if it's not the peach one, you know what I'm saying? It could be the pomegranate.
That sound like
I don't know where he going with that.
what's his name off the Muppets?
Yeah.
In the
Gerber.
I can't remember his
No,
name.
I'm trying to get your
In the
motherfucking
Muppets, my
chef.
people.
Come on, man.
Yeah, when he be in there with the
No, I'm saying.
no, with the scientists do. He be on there with the scientists and
What I'm saying,
Beaker.
like,
Beaker.
Hold on all the fucking words, but he don't want to fucking do this shit. I'm saying like
I feel that my
when you
vocals,
fucking
as beautiful as they are drowning out the message that is being said.
No, Paul, you are wrong. You barely.
I feel like the bars when I do that. And my face don't squinch up. I just be normal.
You can't sing nothing
Baby, you gotta squinch the face up
without
Come on.
showing emotion.
Come on, listen to Paul. If you sing it, man, I can do the rest of this shit.
And I just said the wine thing because, you know what I'm saying, he talking about he get tipsy off beer. Was that the word you
I
used?
can't believe the Budweiser is.
Yeah, he had a single Budweiser.
Look it up.
I'm proud of him though.
So what? Look up a Budweiser, see if it's NyQuil.
See if this motherfucker put motherfuckers to sleep all around the world.
Put melatonin
You're
in
allergic
it.
to.
Melatonin.
It's natural melatonin. You drink a 6-pack.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Definitely going to sleep.
That nigga used to drink
You got
40 ounces of St. Ives with y'all.
Guy didn't. Guy drank Coke 45.
Ain't shit on the phone.
And he drank deuces after
You
work.
fucking Billy.
Because Billy D told you to.
Because
Brain
Billy
wash
told
you
him
to
to
sleep.
He like, fuck y'all with y'all over there. Like, I'm being Billy say.
He thought he was gonna get bitches like
Drinking
you gotta
Coke.
come
He probably did. He probably did.
I'm gonna pick him out.
Coke 45.
What was the logo? I can't remember the slab.
The horse with the horseshoe around the shit. 45. It was white. It was blue and with the gold horseshoe.
I know my beer.
No.
And the melons in the back.
No, this is how I came to the
It's
conclusion.
around. That's the whole shit.
Because I got a vision of God like this. And right there, he used to always have his little fingers right there on the edge of the horse and the horseshoe.
You had to say that.
Remember when Chrissy done brought them St. Ives back though? Play only drank that motherfucker down to the bend part of the bottle. That motherfucker, we used to tell that nigga went to sleep. Oh damn! Back to the beer. You remember that at the Resident? When they brought them cases back?
I do remember, matter of fact. I do remember.
Yeah.
We got some good love out there in the world.
A lot of love, a lot of history and memories, beautiful shit.
Forgive me.
Getting laced.
Anybody who remembers those days and who may have been a part of it.
Sounds so old.
Give us a call.
Give us a call.
No.
Call.
No. Don't.
614-55.
Don't call.
No, 588-5555.
If you did it in a
While
poker
we're
voice,
recording, you can
remember.
call in
No.
and get that shit out.
No, don't worry about that.
Now, if you call in on something else,
listen. With that being said,
the phone is only gonna be answered on
I had a girl.
I only answer it if it's on a Monday.
No, I'm answering 24/7. Text 24/7.
614.
Calls
588.
from 11:30 to 2 p.m. Monday.
Nigga, you
I had this girlfriend who made me. I was fucked up back in the day.
588. 555.
Donkey boy.
But now that I fucking grew up and I realized, I look back like, man, this bitch was a fucking dirtball. I thought I was the dirty one. That bitch was a dirtball.
What she do to you?
Who was it?
She can give us a call.
614. 588.
There's gonna be about 100 chicks like calling like, I know you talking about me. Nah,
what happened though?
100 dirt balls?
What she do?
I gotta taste some greens. I want some chicken from Off Famous Kitchen where I ain't no ingredients missing. Listen, I'm in the mood for brisket. I want my cornbread this thick. Pick up the phone, come get this. They got the biggest sandwiches. Thank you, Jesus.
That macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, that macaroni and cheese. That macaroni and cheese. Yeah. Off Famous Kitchen.
This nigga drunk over here.
Hilarious. We got you.
614-556-2174. Thursday through Sunday.
Okay, now sing a song.
But can I order some Off Famous Kitchen right now to sober him up?
No.
Ursula, what's up, Ursula? Call.
We're not open late right now. Ursula, call us. Say what's up.
That was a shot at Kitty for being drunk on this episode.
614-55.
This episode of Max.
588.
That's your little get back on, Paul.
I got to get back.
I'm smooth as I ever been. I had one little shot.
I said 5-5.
One beer. I only drank one beer tonight.
But they got like 1,000 hops in one can.
No, Paul, I normally go, man. I'm good.
5-5. 5-5.
5-5.
We weren't gonna stop what you said this last time too.
Thank you, Lord Jesus. This is what I say all day long. Everybody like, what does that mean? Like this is a podcast. I'm like, oh, that's great. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Is that macaroni and cheeses?
Breaking it down.
Yeah.
You gotta do that. You gotta come because it is possibly.
Okay, so let me get
a household name.
Let me get Drake Imperial in, but y'all gotta sing the fucking song for me to do my fucking best shit.
Alright, I'm gonna sing it for myself.
So get up on the
Do you know the word?
I gotta be lighter than you. Then your voice gotta be like you mean it, man. You think your voice is sexy.
Listen, Playboy, you are inspiration.
Drake Imperial Great. The launch party is coming on May the 1st. It's from 4 to 9. If you get your tickets beforehand, it's $40. If you get it at the door, it's $50. Wine will be flowing all night. And it's buffet style eating. We're looking for 10 vendors. They might have 8 or 9 right now. But if you want tickets, 614-620-2770 or 614-446-9711. Where's the label launch happening at? It is 3439 Westonville Road, Columbus, Ohio 43224. Again, from 4 to 9.
Come on, man, we'll go ahead.
Sing it again, boys. I'm thinking of Joe Clark when they was in the bathroom and shit.
Sing it again. You programming that thing like you push the button like every time it's time to do. Sing it again. Wherever our Joe said, haven't done Joe in years, and I'm not doing it.
I hate Joe. 1, 2, and 3. Fuck it.
I did not tell you.
Not tonight. Tonight you did pretty well. Snoozing over there.
Hey, let them know how unhospitable they were at. Where was you at today when they gave you your chicken?
Nah, I ain't a dog on folks and shit. But I hate niggas, I'll tell you that much.
What happened to you though?
No,
that chicken was good too.
No, this was
It was fresh. The grease was fresh.
It was good.
Because if I tell the story, I'm gonna tell.
I ain't gonna lie.
Paul.
Huh? Where?
What I'm telling you is, this experience pushes against your whole little shit. Your whole little theory that niggas is winning. Like, man, get off that niggas is winning shit.
This is what I'm saying right here. Okay, we grew up in a time where white women had flat booties and all that shit. If you look at them now, you're doing everything you possible to look like us. You know what I'm saying? The way you dancing. I haven't seen a white dance in I don't know how long because they're doing our dance. The world is doing our dance. The world is dressing like us. The world is behaving like us.
The world takes those people. They come and steal our dances, and then they learn our shit. Then go back to the auditions and steal.
This is what I don't understand about being woke people right here. Y'all fail to realize that.
You know what I'm saying?
People have been predicting this for like probably a century or so. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? African Americans, black people started this right here. We gonna rule the world and all this shit right there. You know what I'm saying? This is not the beginning stages of it. You know what I'm saying? To get the whole world to actually copy you. You know, so you think it's like there was a time and place where we was like, oh, that dude trying to be black. You know what I'm saying? That white girl just trying to be. Now it's just every fucking word that you don't even say it no more because you will be. Not still being able to
but the shit is fucking.
I still be saying when I see.
No, it's not ignorant. That's our culture. Our culture is to not let you disrespect me. You know, and there's a reason why we do it. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand why we do it, but they copying it because we do get our point across. And you, as an African American woman, you're not gonna say what the fuck you want to say to me without, bitch, who the fuck you think you're talking to? Now you got every race on the planet now standing up for themselves. Otherwise, you would be sitting up there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it may be disrespectful for us, but guess what? Ain't nobody messing with that Asian girl no more because she stood up. You know, oh, she got some nigga in her. We all say the shit.
Or
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we all say the shit. And then every culture is gonna deal with the opposite race anyway because it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a word for it. You know what I'm saying? It's shit. I was about to say organic and shit.
Bullshit.
No, it ain't. It's exotic. Everyone wants exotic. Remember the Puerto Rican girl, and she Puerto Rican. She mixed with Puerto Rican and all that. She got nigga in her something exotic. And then once you get into that exotic world, then you find out what the life is like being with a Jamaican girl. Ooh, these motherfuckers. Then you find out what the lifestyle is like getting with a Jamaican girl. A Puerto Rican girl. And then what if you get a white girl? Like, damn, y'all do put raisins and everything. You know what I'm saying?
That was racist.
Let's talk about that shit.
Yeah. Spoken like a true motherfucking nigga.
No, it's already. Listen, it was already predicted. You know what I'm saying?
About the fucking.
The world is going to follow us. So when it's happening, why you run against this? You want it to stop?
No,
you want everybody to act like white people
have been entertained.
The world is very different now.
Well, the Asians ain't got nothing to do with it. Then why are they?
I dig both sides.
Why are Asians calling each other nigga? Why are they? You don't
white people calling each other
Tokyo calling each other nigga. Why do they got their own? You know they got German Village in Chinatown. They got their own hip hop land.
Let me ask you.
It ain't nothing but Asians everywhere.
Worldwide. I'm gonna ask all four of you, all three of you. My point is gonna be determined based off the question. Who's the bottom of the totem pole worldwide?
I don't know. It's so
Stop. Done. You.
So many of them.
Who's the bottom of the totem pole?
Don't say
no. I'm talking worldwide. I'm talking about fucking worldwide.
Oh, the black man.
South Americans.
Okay, stop.
I think South Americans are.
No.
Yes, they
because
it's gross over there.
Let me tell you. Even the South Americans. You saying in comparison
Cambodians
to African Americans?
No, Cambodians.
God.
Yeah.
Who's the bottom of the totem pole worldwide?
I believe it's black people.
Thank you. I'm done.
I would say the African American because in other countries, black people they treat them a little different, not a lot.
No, they don't.
But motherfucker, they do.
You go to Asia,
If you go to
Africans hate us.
If you go to the older ones do. The younger ones, they know English when they still in Africa, but because it's their dream to come to America. The older ones is thinking this is the land of the sin. This is Sodom and Gomorrah. So many Africans that I've talked to, they from all over, they still communicate with their mom or their dad. They say, are you a gay yet? Are you on drugs yet? You know what I'm saying? They think when you come to America, all you doing is just fucking and doing dope and, you know what I'm saying, and all kind of shit. So it's like,
exactly well, motherfuckers over there got like,
but that's just your freedoms. If you get executed for being you over here, and then you come to America, it's like, oh, it's okay to let my arm show in America.
Suck a dick. It's alright. Just suck dicks in America.
They sucking dick in India too. You don't think they sucking dick in Ain't nobody getting their dick sucked in Zimbabwe. For real. That's an American thing to do.
They like this.
I bet if I
get here, Nefertiti was sucking a dick. You know what I'm
saying? If I was in Zimbabwe, them boys gonna put in some work.
Especially you go to a country where the woman has zero rights. Zero rights, bitch. Who you gonna tell? You better suck this dick. Come on now.
Do it.
Sucking dick is everywhere.
Do it.
Hey. We just made this up right here.
I'm so disgusted by y'all.
Do it.
You already asked more questions, so fuck.
Do it.
You got your hands like that, your face like that.
He said just don't
be an ugly R&B. He that 80s R&B, that 90s when they want to grab the ear all the time. What's up with your fingers and shit? You need.
That was you was doing the finger thing at first, like you.
No, that's the thing. Because I'm a that rapper shit.
No, you a flute player. You a imaginary flute.
Why you got face? Why you do your mouth like that when you did it though?
That's how you did.
I don't want to look at another dude sitting next to me that close, open his mouth in such ways.
That's the thing people don't want nobody to hold his hand.
Right.
I'm concerned about you, bro.
No, I'm just saying.
Is it over?
I was just saying you like you was playing the horn, man, and bugged me out. But
Fuck that. I think
we're gonna wrap this up. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to see y'all guys, man. Energy is beautiful.
It's good. It's good being back.
I am. Are we getting? Is K Mac coming in next week?
Yep.
So tune in next week for our homeboy, the very smart entrepreneur, black business owner, Kerry K Mac Ingram. He will be on the Rawway Show podcast, chopping it up with us about our bullshit and giving us a little insight on what it's like to be a black entrepreneur. And I'm Rawway, your host Rawway, the big homie. And to my right, we got my master Cicerone, life analyst and hip hop analyst, Shot Giddy. And to my left, my co-defendant in rhyme, Paul Clark. And don't forget behind the scenes, without him it would be no us, the big homie, Playboy, the hustler. This is the Rawway Show. We out.